Gemini June reading 2025. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are brand new, my name's Cody. I'm your conscious soul reader. I appreciate your curiosity. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. Happy solar return month, Gemini. I know several. My bestie growing up, my dad, loved Geminis, have several friends that are Geminis. I had several clients when I cut hair. We would talk the entire time. So very excellent conversationalists, very knowledgeable, very funny as well. My dad's quite funny. Anyway, happy solar return month. Happy birthday, Dad. Okay. If you are interested in getting a personal private reading, all of that information is going to be in the description box of this video, taking you to my website. We'll also notice I'm booking mentorships. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions about those. Bottom of the link tree will take you to my other platforms. Recognize any of those, go ahead and give me a follow. Make sure you're not missing any of that content. Again, we're going to get all the cards on the table first, and then we will conduct the reading. This part will be sped up to save time. I'm just showing my work. I think it's important, especially in tarot. You know, showing your face only. Anything goes. Could be anything. They could be selecting their own preference of cards and discarding other ones that they don't like. All right, here we go. Week number 1. 2 of Wands. Week number 2. Chariot. Week number 3. Sun card. Week number 4. World card. 5 of Wands. King of Wands. 7 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups. King of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, and number 4. Number 1, Temperance. Week number 2, 2 of Pentacles. Week number 2, 5 of Cups. King of Swords. Week number 3, 10 of Swords. 9 of Cups. Week number 4, King of Pentacles. 7 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Chariot. 4 of Pentacles. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. Moon. Star. Oh, okay. Tower. Oh, week number 1, 6 of Coins. Week number 2, 8 of Wands. Week number 3, 1, 2, 4 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Week number 3, the Hierophant. 9 of Swords. Week number 4, 3 of Swords. What's this? 9 of Wands. 6 of Cups. World card. Sun card. Or Star card. 3 of Wands. 7 of Cups. 7 of Swords. 9 of Cups. King of Wands. Gemini, what a fascinating reading. It feels like you guys are trying to figure out how to travel or move forward with some sort of a decision. I've got the travel card out here 3 times. And a couple of times in the run out. So it's the chariot, so twice here. There's something here with your budget, with the disappointment of things not being what you need them to be, but you're working hard and smart, as the Gemini often does, here by that second week to figure out how to overcome. And taking a closer look at things and trying to figure out a budget or a way forward, how to let go of things, how to rebuild yourself is going to take some finesse. But, you know, Gemini can. Very capable of doing that very thing. It is about providing a very intelligent, logical, factual approach and not getting too involved with how tight a budget you could be working with here. What I'm seeing here with the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the Temperance, these are all about balance. 2 of these have to do with your finances, 6 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. And then again, we've got that 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is this desire to make this decision. We've got the 2 of Wands up here, trying to plan your path forward. What would be the best path for you to go on? This is a journeyman. Choosing a direction that they're looking forward to go. This is figuring things out, starting to work your plan. We've got the Temperance card. This is about being very logical, very factual. There may be some things that pop up by the second week that present a challenge where you're having to work an issue. The Tower card did fall out. I don't want to discount the fact that it is sitting up here, because the 10 of Swords over here, when indicated in tarot, the 10 of Swords is an ending to something and potential ruin, but it's not like the Tower card where there's, you know, a potential lightning strike, unforeseeable circumstances that force you to have to start over. But this is something that, basically accumulated over time here. But I don't want to focus on that part of the card. This part of the card, because of the Sun card, because of the Hierophant, and these two knights, these knights are action cards. There is intelligence here with the swords, and there is somebody following their heart, feeling more positive, feeling more optimistic. A side effect of that with this Ten of Swords is an end of an era, so to speak. So strife and upset are coming to an end. That's a more positive aspect of the Ten of Swords, sitting here paired together with all of this positivity and this overcoming of your losses, focusing on your gains, rebuilding and restructuring yourself, starting to look more positively towards the future. We've got action forward, and this is spiritual wisdom coming through. This is divine wisdom, not just your ability to obtain the knowledge that you are very capable of doing, but you're getting more clear-headed. And this feels like you're getting these intuitive nudges to start to work very positive action forward. This is action, 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 action. We have it here and here and here. And all in between here is working a plan. This first week is the beginning stages of starting to really look at something serious about how to progress forward. If this is a new way of doing, there's an affirmation. If this is a new way of doing your lifestyle, if this is a new job endeavor, if this is about, this could possibly be an ending of some friendships, but you're really okay with that because you're getting more minimal. The closing of these cycles feels like it's something that's going to help you focus more and concentrate more. And it's the cause and effect. Yes, there is grief. Yes, there is sadness. Yes, there is upset. 7 and 3 is 10. And then we have the 10 swords here. Do you see? So this is about you breaking it down and figuring out how to go ahead and work forward smarter, more grounded, more honest with yourself as well. Because when you have Justice and 7 of Swords, this is about deceiving yourself, trying to get away with something. This is about deception, betrayal, all the things. Yes, also included here. But we could have this also indicated as strategizing, working a plan, being very insightful to use your experiences to your favor. Having some harsh realizations here. I mean, it's difficult to deprogram and reprogram. I say this all the time. Healing is not for the weak. It's a lot easier to surrender to your weaknesses and distract yourself and run. This world was designed that way. The world was designed that way. Some of you are, the deeper into your journey that you go with your discovery of this new knowledge, there's harsh realizations about the way the world was constructed. I can't go into conspiracy theories as to not get, flagged and thrown off again. But, if the mind is willing, and a Gemini is, if anyone's willing, look at all these swords out here. Swords, 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 swords. The main daddy of swords, right? So you're starting to throw information at a decision, at this divine calling. That's what this Temperance card is. This all began with your Archangel Michael. The Temperance card has Archangel Michael, Sagittarius energy. We have Sagittarius, Cancer, strong Cancer, Taurus, affirmation, Libra energy here. Look at how smart you are. I want to affirm and get some more clarity on some of these cards here. This will be our advice and our guidance. So we're going to look here. Goodness. So please, yes, hit that like button, that subscribe button, notification bell. Set it to all. Make sure that you're available for the live streams whenever I'm energetically called to post content. Ace of Pentacles. I was just thinking, I want to clarify this guy. Why did he fall out? It's almost like a complete and total restructuring. When the tower falls, this is everything that was built so far. And when there is unforeseeable forces that come through, this is your opportunity to rebuild. This is like a gift from God. This is a gift from your guides, your angels, as an opportunity. Look at how similar these look too. This almost feels like a hand holding this tower up saying, go ahead, take it down. Take it down. I've got something better in store for you. I have some opportunity for this person to, figure this out differently. What else for the tower? Four of Cups. The World card. Yep. I mean, it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. The Four of Cups, you're just like, why? Why am I having to do this? Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. It is a bother. Awakening, man, it's rude. It's like a rude awakening whenever you start to have these downloads, these realizations, these clearer understandings, kind of starting to see things, looking back in hindsight about how things were constructed. But this is fantastic. This is a wealth of knowledge in this entire experience, and the opportunity to close out something that just maybe has reached its pinnacle. Yes, it wasn't built to withstand. It wasn't built. So now you know. Now you know. Take these 3 cups and rebuild. The 5 of Cups focuses on the 3 cups that are tumped over. But this is your opportunity to overcome all of that. Yes, it's highly annoying. I get it. Trust me. I know all too well about starting over. I have a lot of 8th house in my chart. It's literally about death and rebirth. That's what the Tower card does, though. It takes something and it shows you how unstable it truly is. And this is your opportunity to rebuild better. Some of us will rebuild as what we're familiar with, because familiarity is a very safe place to be. Uncomfortable place for growth. That is a place for you to really dig down and overcome. Exactly what this Chariot card's all about. We're getting heavy. It's getting kind of heavy. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. There's the 4 of Pentacles again. The budget. It's a real, you're looking here. It's a great opportunity. Here's that intuitive download starting to come in. You're starting to get that vision. Look at this. This is somebody who is a planner for that down the road, that big adventure. Let's see what it looks like. You're getting these nudges to move, to try something else. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. Six of Cups. Going through the budget. There's the King of Swords with that super intelligent approach. Combing through everything. This is you being open to ideas. This could be you thinking about what you've always wanted to do, where you've always wanted to go, being inspired by that. I've got 2 kings out here. It could be a partnership that you're looking into. You could be working with somebody to help you plan. This is a very youthful 6 of Cups and the Page of Cups. Could be kids involved. You could have kids together. Okay. Tell me about the Chariots. The Death card. There it is. Being pushed to move. 3 of Swords, 2 of Cups. I did just mention the partnership. We have 3 and 2 equaling 5 here. You could be planning with somebody who is maybe not seeing things eye to eye. There's some differences of opinion that could be coming in. This also is about you still being very invested in the choice, in the decisions, but there's some changes that you're needing to make. I feel like there could be some changes that you're coming to terms with. You could be asking somebody to help you figure some things out. Maybe you're, realizing some things that you didn't understand before. Maybe they're bringing you some more information, helping you to reshift and go in a different direction here. We have because of the Chariot being out here twice, and that's what we're clarifying. The Chariot, this is about overcoming something, shifting your focus. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Here's the Hierophant here. There's all that wisdom coming in. Again, this could have to do with your family, but this is that big dream. Some of you are, not really getting the news you want. Others of you are chaining yourself to this idea. That's another aspect of the Devil card. It's becoming obsessive. Tell me about this 10 of Swords. The Page of Wands. There's the 6 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is the traveler. This is the voyage. I almost feel like you get a little information that works in your favor, and then there is maybe some big dreams and some big ideas that you had, and you're having to scale back quite a bit. You could be having to scale back quite a bit, and you're okay with that. It's about pivoting. It's about redirecting and changing your outlook, making it work for you. Tell me about the 2 Knights. The 5 of Wands was trying to flip over. I'll take the 6 of Wands. And the Journey. So you are, by that 3rd week, you're figuring this out. I feel like you're making this work. We've got a pair of 6s and a pair of Knights. There are things that are coming to your attention that are starting to restore your faith in this new adventure, in this new direction you're headed. All right, let's go down here. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, please. Ooh. Okay, yeah, just pivoting. That's strategy. That's complete strategizing. Here's Gabriel. This is Gabriel from above, calling your attention, asking you to look at some different perspectives, making some really good decisions here as well. Tell me about the 3 of Swords. Five of Pentacles reversed. Fantastic. Looking forward. Overcoming. The 3 of Swords in the upright, the 3 of Wands in the upright, this is about you being able to figure this out. it is looking a little bit tighter than you would have liked, maybe a little bit more refined, maybe a little less grand and big than you were hoping. But the fact that you're getting to do this, and this feels like a super solid plan worth building on, is all that matters ultimately. There's that Ten of Swords again. There's the Five of Cups. Here is you restoring everything. That crossroads, figuring things out, remaining very, very driven, very determined. There's the World card, the Star card, World and Star, World and Star, World and Star. There's the Three of Wands, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, sticking with the strategy, keeping your eye on the prize. King of Wands, Nine of Cups. King of Wands, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, keeping your eye on the prize. Just not getting in your own head. Again, same stuff, strategizing, figuring it out, repivoting, staying on budget, lowering your expectations a little bit, going back to the drawing board and finding a successful way forward. The clarity, the ideas, overcoming your tight restrictions, getting downloads of opportunities, almost finding the information so easily. It's as if this is being open and paved. It's like the stars and the planets are aligning in your favor. The moon, the star, King of Cups. Feels like a divine path. Very confident in your decisions, finally starting to feel things come together. Looks good. Let's get an outcome. Okay, real quick, we've got Aquarius, very strong. Chariot is Cancer, very strong. We've got Sagittarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius again, Cancer again, could be heavily dealing with Aquarius and Cancer, and Taurus and Libra. Okay. My OCD will have to wait. Let's look at an outcome. What can I tell Gemini? What kind of outcome? Oh, Two of Swords. There's your indecision. Don't be so closed off to other possibilities that you may not be thinking of. This is about thinking outside of the box. I don't know why they wanted me to say that. Try to think outside of the box to help you. Oh yeah, here's that Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There's that Four of Cups again. There's the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Don't worry about the money that it's going to cost, okay? The Empress is a very creative being, and they tame the beast. They tame the beast of disappointment and your inability to get out of your own head. This is about being very fixed and locked in and kind of sitting in that disappointment. Don't focus on the disappointment. Try to work around that. If we think and feel negativity, we will affect our quantum field, and this is what the universe will give us evidence and proof of. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling worried, if you're feeling nervous, universe has no choice but to hand you evidence of everything you think and feel. Okay, so you have to start being very optimistic. Here's that Star card again. We've got Leo energy showing up again. To put all my, there, that's my workaround to the nudity. Okay. Yeah, this is about being, again, very diligent. Focus on your ability to be quick on your feet. This is about pivoting and thinking of a different thing. Eye on the prize. I love how we have the sun, the stars, the moon. Keep your head up. Keep your focus on the dream, the positivity. Where have you always wanted to go? What have you always wanted to do? This is going to help you balance all of that pesky interference about what hasn't happened, how it hasn't happened, who hasn't helped you. This is outward focus. my dear. This is outward focus. Once you get settled, then you can go in and you can start to really dig deep. But this is about manifesting yourself into a positive place. Okay, you have to leave behind that shift that you're getting to do. I can't even say that you're having to do. You get to do this. Some people say stationary and say stuck in a loop. They say stuck in these cycles, but you've got the World card coming out a couple of times here, indicating that you're very interested in making some very positive changes. This will help you to be able to do these moves and these shifts without this block, without this needing to figure out and sit and plan. You can just do. This Ten of Pentacles is without worry. There's a lot of confidence in your stability of being able to, do anything you want. Focusing on the loss of not having that is only going to further block what you're wanting to have happen. Don't focus on what isn't. Start looking for what is. This is being more positive. What can you focus on? What's coming in that's positive? What is bringing you optimism? And work from there. Okay. Work from there, my dears. Very good. Let's look at what could be blocking you. Let's see if we can't get you some extended. There's a karmic cycle. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. Act with respect and integrity when it comes to money, yours and that of other people in your life, and you will more than likely be in good financial standing in the future. Okay, karmic financial. I'm doing this. Yeah, working through your old debts, making sure that everything is in order so that you can start to build your abundance. Right when I looked down, it said 3333. Threes are about coming together, rebuilding. Threes are coming together so that the foundation is solid and you move up from there. Yes. Okay. What else can I tell Gemini? Perfectionism. Circle of friends and repeating patterns. Yeah. Abusing power on the bottom here. Stop waiting because the time is now. Understanding that you will consistently be making the changes needed to survive and flourish. Don't focus on perfectionism. Perfectionism is procrastination personified. It's about looking for that perfect plan or working something exact all the time. There is shifts and movements. The world changes, money changes, plans change, people change, directions change. This is about kind of releasing your attachment to everything being exact and going with it. We've got repeating patterns could be blocking you. Look inward, examine what triggers those behaviors, uncover those underlying causes, and resolve them at the root level. Again, I was talking about that. This is about just kind of working the plan. When you feel more stable, go back and look at some of these triggering moments. These are opportunities for growth. When we get in our head and our emotions overcome or our fears overcome, this is about accepting that feeling and working through where it's coming from. To be self-aware is empowerment. Make it your mission to surround yourself with only people that bring out the best in you so that they influence you in the right way. And this is very important. Again, everything affects our quantum field, and we're affecting the quantum field in turn. Yes, and misery loves company. So you want to be very sure that you don't have people that are contributing to a vibrational lowering energy. We want to focus on optimistic people, hopeful people, people who are very progressive in their thinking, forward-thinking people. Could be abusing your power. Feelings of power are something to be wary of. Remain aware of this feeling and its circumstances. You will not be entrapped by myths that power is money, fame, social class, or some fancy title. This is not what power is. Power is self-control. Power is to be self-aware. Power is wisdom and knowledge. That's powerful. Not having the things to be tangibly evident of all of those capabilities, but in fact, being able to just be and do. Okay. And don't abuse that power. Taking your wisdom and browbeating people with it. All right, real quick, one more pull for the birthday group. for the birthday group. Happy solar return. Resolution. There you are with your conflict resolution, aligning to the answers and celebratory energy. Celebrate. It's your birthday. Recent accomplishments, no matter how big or small, do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. You deserve that and so much more. Repeat that. You deserve it. You do. Absolutely. You are a soul. You are loved. You deserve it. Align. Even if it's not easy to do so, trust that there's much more to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder for you. Align, surrender, and trust. This is about fully enveloping yourself in those feelings. Again, we want to understand them at the root level so that we can be aware of them when they come up, and to try to shift ourselves into a different mindset to be able to take control over the situation so the situation doesn't take control over us. Yes, that's how resolution happens. If you're struggling with what is about to be resolved, remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way that we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings relief. Okay, so it's not always about the way that we plan. Again, that's releasing that perfectionism. Going with what is and figuring out how to evolve with the change. This is what gives you power. This is what takes your power back completely. We've got jump in. Jump in. I always say that. Give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Remember, we have the sun, the moon, the stars all coming out. You're looking for that great planetary perfect alignment. It's never going to just align in all the perfect ways. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway. This is that time. Just go for it. What the heck? Great learning experiences. Great learning experiences. Okay, my beautiful Geminis, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, happy solar return for all of those of you celebrating, or if you celebrated last month and you were on that May transition. I know a few of y'all, happy solar return to you as well. Check your other placements if any of this did not resonate. If you need to book a personal reading, everything's going to be in the link tree in the description box of this video. Also offering mentorships there on my website. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. All the way at the bottom of the link tree will show you all the other platforms where I go live. Make sure that you are following me if you recognize any of those so you can catch me live or post content. Until next time, all the health, wealth, and abundance you can stand. Take care. Bye.